exercises that will move you closer to your full split Hanumanasa. So basically, in order to do a split, you need to be obviously incredibly open in your hamstrings. And for a lot of people, that's one of the tightest places in their body, especially if you are a student, you sit a lot, you have a 9-to-5 job, you're in a chair, traveling, any of that. It's normally very shortening on the hamstrings, so it makes split kind of tricky. So we'll work on opening the hamstrings. The other thing that's very important is the psoas and the hip flexors also need to be very open because the back leg is being bent backwards. So you're opening the back of one leg and the front of the other. So we're going to do just a few exercises that target both of those things. Okay, so come into your downward dog to begin. Let's start to find length here. Think about reaching the sit bones up and then dropping the heels down. They don't need to touch the floor, that's okay. Just start to find some length in the backs of the legs. And with a deep breath in, we'll reach the right leg up. On your exhale, step the right foot forward, come into a high lunge. So make sure the back toes point forward. We're just going to take the arms up over the head. If your arms are tired, you can go ahead and keep the hands on the hips. So make sure those hips are nice and square. The hips are square. Did you see that? Okay, we're cutting. Pause, cut. There we go. So the hips are nice and square. Pull your tailbone down, lift the chest up, and shoot energy through the back heel. Let's take a nice deep inhale, straighten the right leg out. Think about dropping the left heel towards the floor. Exhale, bend the knee. Okay, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Good. Pausing here, go ahead and drop the hands to the floor. We're going to take the back knee down and flatten the top of the back foot. The right foot is going to inch forward just a little bit so the foot is in front of the knee. It's going to allow the hips to kind of sink down even more. From here, you have options. So some of you might be open enough to grab the floor with the right hand, in which case go ahead and do that. If you're not there, you can place the right hand on the thigh and just find balance here, or you can take your hand to a block. Okay, then you're going to reach that left arm up, draw the tailbone down, squeeze the inner thighs together to support the back, and then sink the hips back down, lift the heart up. Okay? So we're going to stay like this for a few breaths. You're really focusing on finding openness in the front left side of your body. Okay, so your psoas and your hip flexors. Taking nice, long, deep breaths here. With every exhale, you want to think about letting go, letting gravity gently press on your body. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. The shoulder blades plug back and down, freeing up the neck. One more nice deep inhale. And with your exhale, take that left arm down. You can remove your block, come onto your fingertips and pull the hips back. Okay, from here, a lot of people tend to collapse in their hips here a little bit. So make sure you're pressing the left hip forward and pulling the right hip back. Flex your toes and reach the top of the head forward. Okay, you can also be on blocks here if you feel like you're kind of stranded up here somewhere, just grab some blocks. Okay, with your exhale, we're going to fold forward. Okay, just finding breath. Most people, if you're new to practicing split, your arms won't be down here. They're probably going to be more like this. And if you're especially tight, this is already a stretch for you with a flat back, you just stay right here. Okay? Just finding your breath, flexing and shooting energy through the foot. The other thing to look out for is to not hyperextend the knee. So you're looking for that stretch, but you never want to lock the knee and press down. It's not good. So micro bend and activate those thigh muscles. Right, so some of you might stay here. You might stay here for a year, maybe 2 years before you come down into your full split. Some of you, if you do it every single day, you will make rapid progress. The next step is to start taking the right leg forward. As soon as the hips open out towards the side, That's your limit, okay? You don't want to end up with a split like this because you're never going to really be able to do it properly. You always want to keep your hips square, okay? If this is as far down you come, you just stay here, you keep breathing, you lift your head and neck up and out of the shoulders. You can take a block to support you and take your hips up, getting a deeper stretch in the hip flexor while you're here. Okay? Slowly but surely, with time and patience and breath, you'll be able to lower the hips all the way down. Again, make sure you keep the hips nice and square. An exercise I like to do once I find my split is to press into the floor, squeeze the inner thighs together, really squaring out the hips again, and then softening. Okay. And once you're really finding that comfort here, once your body starts to relax a little bit more, you can play with lifting the arms. You can also go ahead and relax and fold forward over that thigh. Okay, so wherever you are, you're using an abundance of breath, lots and lots of breath. That's what's going to really change your body here. Okay, so slowly, if you're in your full split, you can either remove your block or just pull your leg back. We'll all step right back onto the right foot, tuck the left toes under, and lift yourself up and back into your downward dog. Okay, just for the sake of it, we should probably do the other side so we're not lopsided. So take 3 breaths. With your inhale, take your left leg up. Exhale, step forward, and high lunge. First, find your balance, squaring out the hips. Right, nice deep breaths, tucking the tailbone under just slightly, lifting the heart and softening the shoulders. As you breathe in, straighten out the left leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. And exhale. Take the hands down nice and slowly. Back knee comes to the floor, flatten the back foot. And again, just make sure if it isn't already, that foot is in front of the knee. Left hand either comes to the floor or to your block, okay? Right arm reaches up. Again, just make sure you want to let gravity press on your hips here, but you don't want to open up too much to the side because then you're losing the stretch, okay? So tailbone down, lift the heart. And you might take it back a little bit. You might just reach straight up. Okay, so whatever works for you. Remembering to meet yourself wherever you are. Finding acceptance in your emotion, your physical body, in the present moment. Inhale. With your exhale, take both hands to the floor, fingertips ground, or take your hands to blocks, bring the hips back. Okay? So again, lengthening the torso, pressing the right hip forward and drawing the left hip back. So right there, I feel this, okay? If you're in the correct pose, you will probably feel this. I practice yoga every day, and I'm still feeling the stretch right now, okay? Remember not to lock the knee, soften the knee just a little bit, engage the quad, and when you're ready, find a fold. You want to breathe into your back body here, so see if you can feel the ribs spread as you inhale. As you exhale, allow the weight to come into your head and your back. Either stay where you are, keep breathing, or start to slide the left leg forward. Again, maybe take the block underneath and bring the hands up. And maybe you start to soften, you stay there for a few breaths, and eventually make your way all the way down. Another little trick here with your split is if you feel like your hips are opening, try try tucking the back toes under to encourage that right hip to keep moving forward. Then engage the belly. Try not to collapse in the low back here. So engage the belly, lift up and out of the heart. Maybe reach the arms up. And maybe fold forward. Play with variations once you get here. And nice and gently lift yourself up. Pull that left leg back, step onto the foot, lift the back knee, come back to your downward dog. Okay, you can shake out your legs, shake out your hips. You might feel some serious sensations going on right now in those hamstrings and hip flexors. And if that's the case, that's okay, it's normal, you keep breathing. Like I said, hamstrings can take what seems like forever to open up. So just give yourself lots of time, no expectations, just practice and patience. Okay? So good luck. And I'm Jessie again. Go ahead and follow my Instagram if you'd like, @prettyyoga, and my website, prettyyoga.com. Namaste.